The Libido Doctor is in.
Hello, and welcome to Libido Doc, a place where we talk about human sexuality with a focus on married women, heterosexual. My name is Dr. Suzanne Bilibi, and today I would like to talk about the submission of the wife to the husband and the love of the husband to the wife. What does it mean for a wife to be submissive to her husband? I know there are a lot of controversies about submission, and if we don't understand the meaning of something or the assignment or the role, then there is a lot of room for misunderstanding, misjudgment, and misuse. Okay, so I give you my opinion, and you always have to remember, opinions are like noses. Only the person who carries it can use it. So you take it, or you don't take it. Okay, but to be a submissive wife to your husband starts with admiration. Submission simply means respect. You put yourself under the leadership of your husband, meaning that you respect his vision for your couple, for the children, for the family, and for his own destiny. It means that you respect the schedule he wants to have to lead a successful life based on his point of view. Okay? It means that you respect his spiritual orientation. It means that you respect his desires. It means that you simply agree to be led by him. That's what submission means, period. So how are we submissive as wives? The very first thing is you took his name. When you decided to become Mrs. your husband, that was a sign of submission right there. Okay, so make no mistake, we submit on a daily basis. We just don't always know we are. So that's one. Number two, when you have intercourse with your husband, you submit to him. Whether you like it or not, you do. Okay? So what is the main ingredient for a woman to submit to a guy, to respect? Because it doesn't start when you are a wife. It starts way before, when you are courting. All right? Because when you are courting, when you are evaluating a guy in your relationship, you should already put on your wife's hat. You have to look at him and ask yourself a few questions. Why am I attracted to him? Is it just a physical attraction? That's a very bad reason, because with time, that physical attraction may fade. Okay? If you cook very well for him and he eats really well, pretty soon you will see changes. So physical attraction is not the reason why, the only reason why you should be attracted to the guy. That's not gonna give him respect. Okay? Is it money? A lot of women use money as a criteria to respect a man or submit to him because they want something in exchange. But what happens if the money fades? What happens if the money doesn't sustain your lifestyle at some point? Are you going to stop respecting the husband? That's a question you have to ask yourself, okay? So, some women want to be with a man because he comes from a very good family, a well-known family, a respected family, or something like that. Or maybe he has a very good position in the government, in the business, or whatever. So, it shouldn't be the only criteria. What I'm trying to say is that when you are courting, okay, knowing that you might become the wife, you have to look at the overall person. You have to understand what is the assignment of that person. You have to perceive if you will thrive with that person. If not, move on. Move on. So the number one condition is admiration. You have to admire the person. And what do you admire in the person? You admire his vision for the future. If it's a vision in which you fit, then you should begin to consider being a life partner. How do you do that? You listen carefully. What does he want? What does he want to achieve? How do I see him? Because if you don't see your future husband or your husband at the top, you will never help him get to the top. You look at his vision and you dissect it. You dissect it. You look at every little corner because nobody is ever complete. Even if you find a man who's already achieved so much in life, there is something you can bring, and you will be designed to bring that something that's missing. Okay? So you have to dissect the vision. You have to have admiration for the man. From that admiration, something that's happening around him that causes that admiration, and plus your desire to help him take his vision to the next level. So, out of that, respect is going to flow automatically. Respect will flow, you will pay attention, you will listen to his directives, you will be under his leadership. At the same time, because you've already identified how you can help, you will help him fulfill that desire, that vision he has for which you came in to help. And the vision could be multifaceted. It could be the children, okay? The children is not just to birth the children. It's how you will partner to raise those children to bring a legacy to the husband's name. It's not just getting together and having a baby. That's just the beginning. What's the most important is how you raise those children, the value you put in them, the achievement, the things you help them achieve, the way they carry your husband's name. That's what he's looking for, even though he doesn't know how to express it yet. Okay? So that's one. The children, the home. He has a vision for the type of home he wants to have. A peaceful house, a joyful house, a place where he can come tired from work and find energy. You know, nice meal on the table, a positive report, cleanliness, nice fragrances. He might not be able to express that, but that's what he's looking for, right? So when you are a wife who respects your husband, you understand that part of his vision is for him to work hard out there, go out there, fight, get the share of the lion, and then come home, bring everything he has fought for, and then now you nurture him, you pamper him, and you make him understand that you have his back. He's fighting over there, but you taking care of this other part. The home is peaceful, the children are taken care of, whatever else you need to do is extracted from the vision you have heard when he started talking to you or courting you. And even if he's not started courting you, you look at him. Let's say you're looking for a husband. You observe him and you begin to dissect, things you can do to help him get to a better place, a higher place. And casually, you talk about it, you encourage him. You will notice that he will pay more attention to you. I remember when I was in medical school with my now husband, and I just used to tell him, you can do this, you can do that, you can study differently, you can take notes like this, you can do this to have, to reach higher honors levels, cum laude, things like that. Before even being his girlfriend, because I had an eye on him, okay? I was already telling him things he could do to be better, or to things he could do differently to have higher achievement, right? So that's how you begin to admire someone, you respect what he does, and you quietly come to elevate him. That's submission. You submit to his leadership. You don't bring your own leadership in the house. Like, it's me. I'm the queen. We're going to do it my way. I want you to do this. If you honor me and you love me, it has to be done like that. No, that's not how it works, baby. No, that's not how it works. You mold yourself to his vision, and then you amplify. This is the role of the wife. You amplify your husband, okay? And you don't fight for position, you don't fight for the light, you don't fight for recognition, because anyway, in your heart that you are part of this achievement, you are part of this success, and you are a key, point in his legacy. That's all. That's it. That's how you love a man. That's how you love a husband. You help him achieve more. You help his legacy, his children, his name, his reputation, his honor. All of that is you, okay? Behind the scene. That's how you submit to a husband. You attach to his vision. You don't try to have your own vision. You could be a CEO of a company. You could be a top doctor. You could be a top government person. Attach yourself to your husband's vision and help him achieve more. Okay? So now, how do husbands love their wives? That's a good question. Based on the Bible's definition, the comparison is to Christ, who gave his life for us. He died for us. He died for us. So do you think your husband can die for you? Hey, I don't think he can. Oh. But men, love your wife. What does that mean? It's a selfless, unconditional love. It's a love that doesn't bring jealousy, that doesn't bring comparison, that doesn't bring oppression, that doesn't bring blame and accusation. You know, all those things are the characteristics of Satan, the accuser of the brethren. When you love your wife, be patient, be kind. You know, teach her what you want. Teach her how you like it. Gently. Because a wife, okay, first of all, the wife you chose is your choice. It's your choice. If she's not teachable, if she's not coachable, if you pick the one where you have to put multiple tables to reach to her level, it's your fault. Don't come here and complain. It's your fault. You have to pick the wife for which you can meet the needs, you know, either your level or a little bit below, so you don't have stress and headaches all day long. Okay, because women love money. You need to know that. It's not a secret. Okay. Anyway, how do you love your wife? Honor her. And of course, you honored her by marrying her, going toward a woman and thinking marriage, thinking to honor her is the highest level of love you can show to her. That's one. 2, financial safety. Women like money. Some love money, some adore money. Bottom line, women want financial safety. You should be able to provide a roof, food, transportation, clothing, and all the little tiny necessities, you know, that are necessary for a good life. Now, depending on the wife you have, depending on the depth of your pocket, depending on whatever, the needs and the giving and all that is going to be different. But the bottom line is women want financial safety. The other thing women thrive for is emotional safety. And how do women express that is by asking your opinion about a lot of things, about the way they look, about how they cooked, about different little things. Just be gentle, just be nice, you know, be nice, just say something positive. Women also, when they are out there in business or doing creative stuff or anything, they want your input. They want you to encourage them. You know, women are like flowers. We thrive when our gardener takes good care of us. He waters us. You know, it gives us all the nutrients we need, all the ingredients and all that. We are made to be recipients. We receive and we give back. Whatever you give to us, you're getting it back multiplied. Okay, so if you give us love, you're gonna have adoration. If you give us honor, you're gonna have double honor. Whatever you give, that's what you receive in return. All right, so this is not super extensive, but I just wanted to touch, you know, in a tiny cute little video, what it takes for a wife to be submissive and a husband to be loving. Now, I just want to add that another way of showing love to your wife is to pray for her. Prayer is everything. When you are a leader in the home, you are first a spiritual leader. It's super important. I can't resist the husband that can pray. It's super sexy. Okay? So women usually tend to be prayer warriors. She's gonna be praying, she's gonna be singing, she's gonna do this, she's gonna do that. But to have a husband who does that is great. Okay? And then the other way you love your wife, also, I almost forgot, is to listen to her opinion. Women have spiritual antenna. They're like the gatekeeper of the house. They are, they sense and they pick up things in the spirit a lot. I mean, I assume, because a lot of women I know do that. So sometimes she will get downloads and go in her prayer room and seek for more information. Or sometimes, sometimes they have a lot of intuition and the sixth sense. And you will tell her something, she'll be like, be careful. I don't like that. Just be careful. Pay attention to what your wife says. A lot of men are stubborn. They're like, hey, I'm the man, or I don't listen to women. But please, God gave you that wife for a reason. She was taken from your side, remember? So she has to be on that side to give you peace. When your heart has peace, when you look at her, you feel happy. You know that, oh God, you bless me so much. Remember, your wife, once you find that wife, she's a key to favor, divine favor all day long. Treat her well. Listen to her. Maybe not 100%, if she tells you to not honor your parents, okay, so take that with a grain of salt. But sometimes she gives you insights. Sometimes she tells you how to do things better. Just listen. Okay? So that's all. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.